So I have several of these clear vinyl planners. Now my go-to planners are Discbound, half letter Discbound, and then personal size would be my second go-to. I'm not a really big A5 planner, but I do have several A5 planners in case, I decide one time in my life that I want to just kind of like transition over and, start being an A5 lover. But as of right now, my go-to planners are the half letter Discbound, and then my on the go planner has always been the personal size. Sometimes I'll use a pocket size, but so the specs on this one, and let me just kind of pull this up. So for the personal size cover, it's a 5.6 by 7.125 inches, and the ring sizes in this one is 20 millimeters. So I'm gonna give you a top view of that. So it's pretty small, and so I haven't really used these. I really love them aesthetically. I love the pop of black in here, and then I just love the look of how clear it is. And so of course I wanted to add these to my collection. However, I haven't really had a chance to use them just yet, but I'm hoping to get to it. Then I have this one. This is an A5 size. Now, this one came with, I think, a subscription box maybe a year or so ago. And I think it was with a finance planner box, if I'm not mistaken. And so I really, really like this one because I like how low profile it was. It wasn't really bulky. I'm starting to find that I don't like really bulky planners, even if it's in my, my go-to size of a half letter. I really like it to be pretty low profile, not too wide, not too, tall. And then the depth of it, I don't want it to be like too thick, right? And too bulky. So that's why with my Discbounds, I typically just kind of go with 1-inch disc, and that's my max. Like I don't go over that. I used to do 1.5-inch size disc, but I basically kind of got away from that because it was just too heavy, too bulky. So this one here, like I said, it came in the subscription box some time ago. I really liked it. This one also has I think the 20 millimeter rings inside of it. And so the reason why I ended up repurchasing it now in this one, and this is an A5 size, I repurchased it because I don't know what happened, but the dashboard that came with it had transferred into the vinyl. And, I just had it sitting on my desk or on my shelf, and it just literally transferred over into the vinyl. And I tried to get it off. I tried to use some acetone to try to remove it. Nothing would work. And so I was kind of stuck with, those marks on the back side of it was really the front. And I ended up, switching it over and just kind of flipping it. And so now it's on the back side. Now I can kind of, make it visually kind of go away if I use like a darker dashboard on the back. And so I ended up, because of that, I really didn't want to use it at that point. And so I decided to repurchase it, right? But when I repurchased it, I didn't realize that they had changed the ring size. So this new one, the A5 size, is 7.25 inches wide, 9 inches tall, and the rings in this one is 30 millimeters. So when you kind of compare it, it's just like the height is the same. Like the height is the same, but it's like a little wider. I just got this in. So I really like that it's just very, very simple, right? I love that the pocket allows you to just kind of slip the Discbound in, and you don't have any other, anything else that's just like distracting you from it being aesthetically just simple and minimal. So I really, really like that. I think when I do decide to dress this up, I'm going to use the black disc. Now, I love using gold disc, but I think for this one, I will definitely use my black metal disc for this one. So yeah, so this one was really cool. Now, what I really wanted to do is kind of compare these two together. So I had this one for some years now. I can't remember when I purchased it, but this one is it's called Discagenda, and it's an A5 size. And I remember this one being a little popular. It was a little popular on social media some time ago. And so I decided to buy it. And at the time I was using, you know, larger disc size and stuff like that. And so, you know, it was really cool. So the one thing about this one, it just feels really bulky to me at this point. Like, you know, I do use this planner that's inside of it, and I haven't used this cover for some time. But I did want to share this with you in case you had this one and you were on the fence of getting the cloth and paper one. So this one I had to modify because the strap was really long. So I ended up cutting it down, replacing the snap button, and to kind of make it a little less bulky, but it was still pretty big. So in comparison, I think both of these are maybe about the same width, but the Discagenda is definitely taller. All right. The other thing about this one is that it has like these little snaps where the disc will snap inside, and that's how the planner is held together. So you have like these little plastic pieces that's secured by these eyelets, and then you snap in the planner. So, I mean, this is an alternate. However, I really feel like this one is a better solution. It's better. It's a lot cleaner. Again, it's a lot aesthetically pleasing. Okay, so now I have this one, my planner, inside of here. Now I typically use 1-inch discs because I don't like to go any larger. I really feel like, you know, you definitely have the space and the room for, you know, larger discs, maybe up to 1.5, maybe. I don't have, I think I do have a planner that's set up and I can kind of test that out. But right now I'm using 1-inch discs. They're gold. There is a lot more room because, I mean, it's kind of like pulling to kind of keep this closed. But I really like the fact that when you turn it over, you know, you still kind of see this very clear, you know. So I have like the crystal clear cover that's slipped inside of the pocket by cloth and paper. Okay, so now I have it with some larger discs, and I definitely feel like it fits a lot better. It's just really wrapping around the entire planner a lot better. So the bigger the disc, I think these are by Tool. These are my clear discs by Tool. I think these are maybe 1.5. It could be 1.25. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, these are by Tool. So if you have these by Tool, then, you know, the larger size disc. And so I feel like it just really fits, the cover fits around the planner a lot better with the larger size disc. So this is the back side. So you just have to kind of maybe press that down a little bit more. I feel like this could have been cut back just a little bit so that you can accommodate getting your cover, you know, a little further inside of there. So, but other than that, I love this. I think it's a really, really great planner. Aesthetically is constructed very well. And so if you're interested in getting that clear vinyl cover by Cloth and Paper, I give it a big thumbs up, 5 stars. So have a great day, guys. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to send me a comment below. Have a good one. Bye.